And my name is Carla Collado, and today we will be performing a scene from Dog Sees God.
By Bert V. Royal. I'll be portraying Marcy.
And I will be Trisha. So he was all like, womp 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 womp. So I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Von Peppercorn, but just because I can't define metaphor doesn't mean I don't know what one is. You stupid buttwad.
You call Mr. Von Peppercorn a buttwad?
No, of course not. I just added that to the story for dramatic effect.
Oh.
I begged and pleaded to God not to put me in his class. I wanted to be in Mr. Griffin's lit class. He gives A's to anyone with tits. But no, I get the fag.
You think Mr. Von Peppercorn is a bag?
Well, if he were straight, then obviously I wouldn't be failing his class.
Totally.
The thing is, I really think God is punishing me for sleeping with Fatty Fat Frida's boyfriend.
You slept with Quer Kowalski?
I blew him. You knew that. I totally told you right after it happened.
You did not.
I so did.
Oh.
I was drunk, okay? Speaking of, is anybody looking?
No, sir.
Sweetie, you gotta stop calling me that. I think I did it subconsciously just because I fucking hate Frida's fat ass.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Totally right. I mean, whenever one of us is upset over a real problem, she has to put her fat ass in and start crying about how she can't stop puking up her food.
Pathetic.
I swear to God, if I have to hear her bitch one more time about how Craig won't sleep with her, I'm going to stick my foot up her ass. That is, if I can find the entrance. If she's bulimic, will someone please tell me why she's such a heifer? I mean, come on, Frida.
She told me the other day she was on this diet, and I was like thinking, hello? You can't eat anything larger than your head? Survey says
You're fat.
So take your finger out of your throat and dry your ass to Lane Bryant.
Speaking of her fashion sense, why is she always wearing that shirt that says WWJD? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Who wants jelly donuts?
I think it's for what would Jesus do?
Well, he wouldn't wear that nasty ass shirt with those ugly ass spandex shorts. Spandex? Who wears spandex?
Somebody needs to explain camel toe to her.
Her body is so gross. I'm not just the president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, but I'm also a client. Oh, what would Jesus do?
He wouldn't let Daryl Farmer finger him under the bleachers during the pep rally. That's for damn sure.
Totally. Now, what should we drink to?
How about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Marcy, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes you are so bland.
Screw you, I am not.
Well, hello. I mean, there are 1,000 things in this world to toast to, and you picked the lamest one ever.
Here's to tater tots.
Well, that's slightly more interesting.
I'm buzzed.
Me too. The Spork is such a great invention. It's like assertive, but effective. It's like, who came up with it?
The Spork was invented in the 1940s. After the war, the U.S. occupied Japan, and General MacArthur decreed that the use of chopsticks was uncivilized. So, the new conqueror should use spoons and forks like the more, quote, civilized world. But fearing that the Japanese will rise up, revolt, and retake their countries back with their forks, He, in the U.S. Army, invented the much less dangerous spork. That was later introduced to public schools. But really, all the spork is just a plastic descendant of the Mexico spoon.
Okay. How did you know that?
Duh! I looked it up on the internet. Every time we get drunk at school, you pick up a spork and say, "The spork is such a great invention. I wonder where it came from." So I decided one day I was going to be ready with the answer.
Sing!